Look at the feet. Isn't that feet or is that kelp?
I don't know.
Maybe it's kelp.
Good afternoon again, everyone. Before I go any further, I need to make sure you all can hear me. A thumb or a wave, fun coming in loud and clear. Great, welcome again if you're just joining us. Again, my name is Dan, and let me introduce you all to our sea otters. From your left to right, we have Kit, and we have Rosa and Ivy, 3 female sea otters on exhibit with us today. Kit is coming out there on the deck on your left. Kit's been asked to go to Rosa's been asked to go to the center window. So you can see there's motion already going on with our sea otters and trainers. And our trainers are throwing seafood down to our sea otters, that is chopped up clams, shrimp, and squid. And if you're a sea otter here at the Monterey Bay Aquarium, you need to be paying attention with your eyes and your ears as to what the trainer is asking for. So when the trainer asks for a behavior and the sea otter does it, they get the reward. It's called positive reinforcement. Now in the center, we have Rosa working with Hannah. And that is a target that Hannah has. And she asked Rosa to touch her nose at that target and hold until she was given a verbal signal from Hannah. It did a great job with that, so there is the reward. And then Kit was doing a spy hop or jump in the window on the left. Ivy just did that on the right as well. Spy hopping or periscoping is something that you see marine mammals do out in the ocean. Well, whales will do it, dolphins will do it, and sea otters. It allows them to get up above the waves to see get a better view of what's going on around them. Now, Kit brought some objects up off the bottom. It looks like she was asked to go get some objects, and a lot of guests asked, why do we have toys on the bottom of the exhibit space? That's a great example of why. We can actually have our sea otters go and retrieve those objects. These sea otters are on exhibit with us for the rest of their lives for various reasons. We need to make sure we're providing them with activities and going to chase an object or get an object. Kit's going to do that again. Let's see what she comes up with. This is great because you all on the first floor get to see what she might come up with. Hey, she's gonna bring up all the toys off the bottom, it looks like. So this is great physical exercise for our sea otters. It's mental exercise as well. These are smart animals. And then this allows our trainers to visually examine the sea otter while they're in motion. If somebody were limping or maybe not quite feeling the way that they should, our trainers can investigate a little bit further, but they would check that out by putting the sea otters through their paces, basically. And Kit's in an area on your left. It's a hole in the deck with a tunnel that leads through the rockwork. Our nickname for that area is the Sea Otter Spa. It's not a human spa. There's no bubbles or heat in that. It's more of an activity area for our sea otters. And we got Rosa out on deck here with, again, her trainer, Hannah. And sea otters have flippers on those back feet. It's a great opportunity to see that with Rosa out here on the deck. She's going to go up on the rock there. Good for swimming in the water, but they're not so good getting around out here on land. Look at big inchworms crawling around out here. The Kit's going to get something else off the bottom. She got another toy. She's cleaning up the bottom for us. She's done a great job with that. And so you can see the trainer does the reward with the sea otter after they do what is asked. And then there's a signal from our trainer, Chris, to ask Kit for that object back. Now, folks, if you can't get enough sea otters, you want more, behind me here, we have wild sea otters just off the back deck, wrapped up in the kelp out there. I've got staff out there. They've got binoculars and spotting scopes. They'd be more than happy to share that with you all and show you the sea otters out there in the wild. Now, Ivy's in the spa, and our trainer, Chris, is putting food on the rock there. It looks like clam strips, and she's asking Ivy to jump up and get it, almost like dunking a basketball. She did a great job with that. And then Rosa's in one of our toys that we have here in the exhibit. It's a floating kiddie pool, but it doubles as a sea otter kiddie pool. So she's in there right now, and again, you'll see another floating toy in there. So we really take care of our sea otters here on exhibit, folks. Our trainers go through a lot of training to come up with ideas for our sea otters to keep them engaged, even when there isn't a training and feeding session going on. That would be maybe leaving a pile of ice out like we have right now. Sea otters can use that as a slip and slide for themselves. They also like to chew on those ice cubes. Helps keep their teeth clean as well. Kids going to the window. And I see lots of cameras out there today. Make sure you take advantage of those photo opportunities when our sea otter comes close like that. Now, it's pretty hard to tell our sea otters apart. Kit is our darkest sea otter. Chocolate brown from the tip of her nose to the tip of her flippers. Rosa in the center is our oldest sea otter. She's about 16 years of age, and as a sea otter gets older, they start to turn blonde or white around the head. So she's our blondest sea otter here on exhibit. That should help you keep track of who is on exhibit currently. Now, trainers are going to end here in just a moment. You're going to see a hand signal from all three of our trainers at the same time. They are running out of food, and they like the sea otters to know that they're all done at the same time. Here we go. So there's our finish signal, folks. Again, my name is Dan. If you have any questions, I'm going to stick around. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed our sea otter training and feeding session, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your visit here today with us at the Monterey Bay Aquarium. Thank you so much.